think we can kick this off. Hello. How are we doing? Oh god, that's way closer than I thought it was. Hi. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Not much in terms of talking about stuff. It's been a weird weekend for me. So I'm streaming to try and kind of make it feel a little more normal, I think. I've just been super unmotivated. So I'm kicking myself in the butt trying to get some stuff done. So I figured I'd stream just to give myself a little bit of accountability and talking about stuff. While I work, because I want this gosh dang update video out preferably soon. Because it's been like 2 months now. And I'm kicking myself in the butt that it's not finished yet. Because I was supposed to be lazy and easy to do, and it just hasn't been. So, that out of the way, I will apologize for not many streams lately. At least it doesn't feel like very many streams lately. I'm sure it has been if I actually go back and look. But, I've just been super unmotivated to do anything at all. I've been, the most things I've done lately is play Sea of Thieves with friends till like 6 a.m. So that's where I'm at in life right now. So I'm just gonna work for a while and just hang out. And if people want to chat, go for it. Otherwise, I'll just be chugging ahead on stuff. So let me turn this down a little bit more. As much as stream mixes are great, I do need to hear the audio I'm editing. Hopefully, this is enough. Let's shrink this down a little bit. Don't need to be super ego crazy and have a massive webcam here. So, in terms of progress, it's not too much. I've mostly just been finally working on outlines and getting those squared away. There is... Yeah. It's gonna be fun to cover, or to color. Oh, we do have this frame now, so that's cool. So I'm watching you. I think this is around where I stopped. I think I have one more drawing for this scene, unless I feel like I need more, I guess. And then just on from there. Only like 2 or 3 more scenes left. Shouldn't be too bad, I say now. So let's go ahead and pause this. If you aren't,
I will find you.
quick side note, I did a little experimentation with some shorter form content earlier this year with the Mario and Monster Hunter things, so I might still do some little bitty animations here and there when funny ideas pop into my dumb square brain. So now I need to draw myself with dumb square brain, which is literally just going to be me with a square head, because I'm funny. I promise. Let's make that happen. Let us see how square Chris looks. I will say I might fiddle around with some settings here and there, because when I woke up this morning and booted up my computer, my tablet wasn't working, and I had a panic attack. But I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I guess there was just a weird connection. It works now. But in doing so, I updated my drivers to see if that was the issue and lost all of my presets. So, remember kids, set up a config file before you do anything that you can go back to. I think I had one and then I ended up deleting it later because I'm an idiot. Regardless, I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's draw me with dumb square brain. I want hard brush, not soft brush. Here we go. Dumb square brain. I kind of want it to be like that a little bit. I can give myself a little cube beard. I feel like this is gonna turn out a little more cursed than I intended it to be, but I might actually cube up the hair too to kind of convey that a little better. Let's do that. Boom, boom. I apologize if I'm not too interesting to watch. I'm sure I'm just kind of doodling ahead and existing. It's a little big. Shrink it a little. So it doesn't mess too much with brush size consistency. It shouldn't. It can never be too short. Right side of my headset crapped out today. Probably nothing any good, because I got these off Amazon for 20 bucks and they've lasted me a while, but the quality ain't great. Don't go with... I've got like 3 pairs of these because I thought they'd be better. Let's Calm something or other. For whatever reason, if you have them hooked up for Bluetooth or audio jack to pretty much any device, every few seconds they'll make the volume slider pop up. It does it on my phone, it does it on my computer. It's a pizza shit. So don't. It's my cautionary tale. Don't do Let's Calm. But these are, I don't even know what these are. MPOW something. They last me a while. But the quality ain't great. Also, you say headset, so I can't really recommend anything with a built-in mic. I've been using the HyperX is good. I think my cousin, I think my brothers have HyperX headsets. Yeah, that is not really my area of expertise, since all I really use is on-ear headphones without the mic. I might be able to ask around if you seriously need recommendations. But yeah. I'm basically useless in that department. Also, hi Adam. How you doing? I was game night last night. I'm sorry I had to miss it. Here's dumb square brain. I'm gonna actually give myself box hands too, to like sell it. Played Munchkin till about 1 a.m. Thorn and I left. Everyone else stuck around for Black Widow, I suppose. Dang, they really started the movie that late? Damn. Sounds fun though. Jealous about playing Munchkin. I love Munchkin, but none of my board game friends from college like it at all. Except Nia, but we never really played together as far as I remember. We tried to at a couple of parties, but nobody else was interested, so it would have just been us two. Munchkin's fun though. Like, don't like it too much. Yeah, that's fair. I know a lot of people that just aren't fans. I respect it, but also I'm gonna play Munchkin. It's one that my tiny little ape brain can wrap its head around. All it is numbers and pretty pictures. Very snowbally wants something. Yeah, no, that's very fair. I'm sure it could be designed better, but also I'm not going to be the one to do that.
Brain.
Their brain. Oh yeah, I am. Let me turn off the skin. I am immortalizing the high jump kick moment in the video. I was like, okay, what clip can I use that exemplifies my Twitch streams that makes the most sense?
There when funny ideas pop into my dumb square brain. Outside of that, I've been streaming a bunch on Twitch lately. That's been pretty fun. Sub with Twitch Prime and all that, you know the drill. I also
I might have to re-edit that or mute its audio because it gets a little loud, but I don't know if I can do that in Photoshop. So yeah, I don't see a way to. As far as I know, it's just a video file. But yes, my friend playing a game for another hour, waiting for someone to get to the last level while the rest of play. Yeah, no, I completely get that. I don't know. I've only played it a handful of times, but the couple of times I played it, it was fun enough. I'm not gonna defend its game design because I haven't examined it that critically, but yeah, I just like the pretty pictures. I do find the one thing I will say I don't like is that it's another one of those games that like has every IP imaginable as an expansion to the point where it's a little absurd. Like I get it, but it gets a little weirdly irritating, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Munchkin is a weird beast that I do not completely understand. Alright, I think that's the Strong Dawn scene all wrapped up. Now I can do... You don't have legs! I think all my shit is misaligned now.
I also set up a second YouTube channel, Quay On Demand, to toss the stream VODs onto so I can keep the channel
At that. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum.
been streaming a bunch on Twitch lately. That's been pretty fun. Sub with Twitch Prime and all that, you know the drill. I also set up
okay. Also set up. I kind of want to do like just a general and where's my eraser hardness? Max flow, please. Thank you. So how are you guys this weekends? Mine was pretty uneventful, all things considered. Just lots of planning stuff in the future. Because I've been in a weird limbo. It's like, there's all these games coming out, and I bought a bunch of games on the Steam Summer Sale that I'd love to stream, but I just haven't, I guess. Because Monster Hunter Stories came out, I want to play that. Boomerang X came out, I want to play that. But, I either just haven't had the energy or motivation to do any of it. It's very weird. Because, like, there was a time where I would, like, stream all that shit immediately. Snap, Spyro Collection, Bioshock Collection. Yeah. I don't know. I've just been weirdly low energy, and I don't like it. I've also been going through some weird, I don't want to say health shit at the risk of sounding like I'm dying, but like, I'll be the first to admit I don't eat the healthiest. I tend to get very snacky when I'm enveloped in a project. Right. But these past couple days I've just kind of felt like garbage. So I've been attempting to at least a little bit improve my eating habits, and hopefully I'll feel a little less like garbage. Hopefully. I also probably need to get out of the house more and not sit in my chair for 12 hours a day. But that's a thing that comes with the job, I suppose. I don't know. Things be weird.
I also set up a second YouTube channel.
No.
No.
Make this like 2 or 3. Kind of gesturing towards it, I guess. I will say, this next month looks to be pretty interesting for streaming. Because I'm going away for a while. Toward the end of the month, some friends that I haven't talked to in a while wanted to go on a fishing trip. So I may be doing that, and then the week after that I'm taking a trip to Montana with another friend. So, we'll see. Beginning of the month, though, I'll be house sitting, so I'll probably be streaming a lot more. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know anything about what scheduling looks like just yet, but we'll figure it out. Figured I'd put that out there. Yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. What else? I don't know if there's much else to talk about. I've just been playing a ass ton of Sea of Thieves with friends and not streaming it because I don't know. I've been streaming for over a year now, given my little crystal badge that's next to my name, and that happened like last month. And it's just a weird thought that I've been doing something for over a year, and I've just got all of these different aspects of my life that I'm kind of flip-flopping back between focusing on. Because I've got Wraith stuff, that's cool. I've been starting to stream for them, but that hasn't really been doing much. I've been doing that like once a week, just because streaming in general is stressful, and streaming with the thought of, oh, my boss is watching, this is expected to be a professional space. It's just weird. I don't know. It's because it's not that it's not enjoyable, but trying to I that's why I said professional. Because like I love just kind of chilling and working on stuff. But at the same time, streams are supposed to be entertaining, right? I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys, chatting with you guys, responding to your questions, whatever. But I don't know. It's just a weird kind of thing. If my brain is trying to focus on, okay, YouTube hasn't been uploaded to in like 5 months. I need to do something for that. Twitch, I need to stream to pretty regularly, or else nobody's gonna find worth in a subscription, because people are paying money to watch me stream, and I just haven't been reliably. It's like, okay, I should probably do that too. I haven't really done anything artistically like that isn't for Collapsus in the longest time. I've been pouring most of my creative energy into this, and this is kind of, I don't know, since this is an update, it feels like weirdly creatively bankrupt, despite it being obviously a lot of work, given it's taken like 2 months. But I don't know. I'm in this weird cross space between like 5 different things, and I don't know if I
want to, so I can keep the channel.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm between a lot of different spaces right now, and it feels ever so slightly not great. I guarantee you that the moment I put this out, this thing that I've been working on for 2 months, it'll get like 100 views, and then nobody will care, and then it'll be like, alright, where's the next animation? Yeah, seasonal depression definitely did not go away. It's just switched it up. Because, like, I don't talk about it often, but I do have clinical depression. And I get the feeling that it had gone away for a while. Either that or I had been repressing it for the purposes of actually getting college shit done. And I get the feeling it's coming back, and I'm not happy about that. Yeah, no, it's not great. I don't think I've been on medicine for it in a few years, I think. I don't remember why. It just wasn't working out with the person that I was going to. Because it had become just a chain of like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Doing all right. Just working on college stuff. Okay, cool. Here's your prescriptions. Get out. And it's like, that's fine, but I've just been very low energy, and it's because of reasons that I can definitely change, but I don't know if I have the energy to change them because of the depression. I don't know. I'm at a weird crossroads with the stuff I also blame Ohio. Ohio is to blame for a lot of this shit. Oh, that's right. Forgot I did this whole thing with a color overlay, so I've got to drag it out if I want it to even remotely look okay.
So I can keep the channel clean.
There we go. I don't know. I've just had this weird energy.
Channel.
Let me do like a kind of worried face here. Just kind of like a kind of that-ish. I know I don't usually do like eyebrows and shit like that. But yeah. Yeah, like it's like I love streaming. Streaming is a lot of fun, getting to talk to people. But also my last few streams haven't been doing well, and I don't know why. Like I kind of know why. But I don't really advertise as much as I used to. I don't really, because I used to do a doodle for every stream, but that got exhausting, so I stopped. Plus, I did away with the schedule because that would make me wake up in the morning and be like, oh god, I have to stream today. Yeah, everyone is going through the same depression wave. I don't know. It's weird because I guess not being in college is starting to kind of take its toll. Last week was also 4th of July. Yeah, it was great. I went up to Columbus with some friends and went to Schmidt's. It was a good time. Smith's has great food. I don't know. Everything is in a weird place. All right, here, Adam. Let me ask you this. Of the stuff to stream, what sounds most interesting to you? Because I could do Monster Hunter Stories, because I like that. I like the idea of streaming that, but also long-term RPGs don't really do well, especially on my channel. Boomerang X, which is a game I like that nobody fucking knows about, because it's a Devolver game and nobody cares about little indie games. I guess just more animation. I drew on a whiteboard. Oh, I've still got to do the charity stuff from January. Got to figure out how to do forklift in Wiimote shit together. I don't know. What kind of things do you, at the risk of being like Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. What kind of stuff do you like seeing me do? Because I know you tuned into most of the shit. Because I'm pretty sure you put me in the background while you do other stuff, which is great. I like having my voice go to someone. I don't know. I don't know what people want from me. And I've put out polls before, and they're all just conflicting information. Because I think I did one that was like, hey, stream more art, and another one that was like, hey, we like it when you do games. It's like, alright guys, cool, thanks, good talk. Enjoy watching the streams you enjoy doing. That's fair. It's like, I could definitely just say fuck it and stream me and my friends playing Sea of Thieves at like, I think we were up till 6 AM both last night and the night before. But I don't know if people would watch that. I don't know. That is a good answer though, because I do need to figure out what the heck I enjoy doing. Because I enjoy being entertaining, and I just don't know if I'm entertaining anymore. Because like, I had a realization with looking at the re-uploads of the E3 stuff. It's like, for as little, as not great as the Quay on Demand channel does, the stuff that does well on there is like me reacting to E3, me watching events, me looking at other stuff, which is enjoyable, but a part of that feels disingenuous, weirdly enough. Because like, it's not really my content, I'm just kind of watching a thing. I don't know if I find that creatively satisfying. It's like, I like watching stuff with chat and my funny reactions when Monster Hunter gets deconfirmed. I don't know, something about that feels weird. I don't know. It is probably just a matter of I'm thinking about it too hard and I need to just stream Dingus. Please. I'm also at that weird part of life where like everyone I know is either getting married or has started dating someone. And it's like, oh, I enjoy the See, that's the thing too. I love hanging out with people on stream, but trying to schedule those things is a nightmare because everyone's got their own shit. The draw together ones and the randomizer. The randomizer's a lot of fun. I need to see, because I think I got Austin re-obsessed with Pokemon on accident, because it's literally all he's been talking about is breeding competitive stuff. Model building ones, yeah, that's also fair. I like hanging out with that gang, but I think, because like when we first did model building, we just did it by ourselves without streaming it and just hung out in a Discord call and built models together. I think that content is a little better suited to just kind of hanging out and doing that on our own. But yeah, streaming with other people is always a good time. I just need people to be together to stream with. I don't know. I want to do a dropout together, but trying to schedule. I don't know if Betsy will ever see this. Trying to schedule things with Betsy is a bit of a nightmare because she's just very busy. And she's really the only artist friend that's always willing to do those kinds of things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try and schedule more stuff. I might just say fuck it, and if people are still, I don't know, because I blame myself for getting everyone obsessed with Sea of Thieves again, because I played it that one time with Vader and Judy and Donnie together, and I started asking when we were doing it again, and then I started playing it by myself, just solo, operating with the littlest ship that's there. And I started asking when people wanted to play again, and everyone's just like, all right, fine, we'll play again. And then we had this past weekend, we had like 2 different 8+ hour sessions. Like, oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I might stream some of that. I don't know when people are gonna play again. Knowing Chris, he'll probably ask to play it again tonight. And then we can just hang out, sail the seas, because it's been a lot of fun. That game is absolutely wonderful. Way more fun than I initially gave it credit for. Yeah, it threw me off the first time, but it's a good time. Real quick, let me go to BRB to take a bathroom break and get some water. So we shall return in a second. BRB. Oh, I forgot I still have my mic on. Cool. Good job, Chris. There we go. Let me switch up the music real quick. As much as I love that. The Splatoon remixes are like half this playlist, so they get a little old really fast. What was I about to do? I was going to grab the old thumbnails. Probably skew that to make it look a little better. That's another thing too. It's like, as much as I've kind of typecast myself as the Animal Crossing animation guy, I don't plan on touching it again, and I feel like that's kind of gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Because that seems to be the thing people like, and I don't want to do that. I don't really care about Animal Crossing that much anymore. Like, I thought it was neat, but I have other shit I want to make animations about more. I don't know. Welcome to Chris's worry about shit corner. Because that's the thing I'm good at. Yeah, that's essentially all I've been doing. Is just thinking about the stuff I want to make next. Because there was something I think Dan said in chat when I was working on this the first time. Was like, why would people pay for a Patreon for stuff when it's just shit I want to do? And it's like, that kind of got to me a little bit. It's like, yeah, I love the shit that I do, but how can I guess I've been focusing a little too much on making it a career and all that shit. And not like just kind of doing the stuff I want to do. I don't know. Shit's weird. I don't entirely know what I'm doing, so guess we'll find out. I usually do this. Quick. Hi Sean, how's it going? I am simply hanging out and complaining about the creative process. How's your weekend going? simply vibing, and it's not working. What am I animating? I am animating one of the best kinds of content, a YouTube update video that nobody will watch or care about. That's what I'm doing. Walking Rita, hell yeah. Tell Rita I said hi. Tell her that her Uncle Quay loves her very much. And that she's very smelly. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. Just kind of hanging out, working on some stuff. Making content that's telling people that I'm gonna be making content, you know. You know how it is. This update video I've been working on for God knows how long. Because I'm good at scheduling things. Be directly in response to that. Hell yeah! Glad to hear it. Very proud of her. Turn this down for me. It's gonna get in my head. Ooh, that was the skip button, not the. Yeah, that works. But yeah, complaining about the creative process, talking about how I feel bad for not streaming literally 24/7 because my life is content now, and I kind of have to come to terms with that a little bit. And it's not going great. Yeah. I don't know. Just been a weird weekend. Trying to make stuff and think about making stuff. Talk about making stuff. We should make content together. I don't think that would work out. I don't know. It's just the trying to think. Yeah. I don't know. Just the thought of becoming a content machine is making me. I don't want to say nervous. I don't know what the right word for that is. I don't know. I'm getting a little too real for stream. It's fine. I'm just trying to finish this up within the next 30 years.
So if you're like me and can only work when you have silly funny ha-has pumped directly into your ears, check that out, link in the description.
Link in the description. Whew. Join me in the content machine. Being a Kaya is great. No, I don't wanna be a content machine. I would like to be a person that people like and enjoy hanging out with, talking to, about stuff that I care about. So that's just the kind of thing I want to do. I don't know. I'm in a weird place. It's fine.
So if you're like me and can only work when you have silly fun.
Layer below this I can draw on. Can I draw on the video? That thing I can do? No, probably not. Do this then. Not that. There we go. See, we get quite I know. I don't know. Just thinking about how kind of personally unsatisfied I am, just kind of existing. It's a little weird. Cause like I can't really play games or do anything I enjoy anymore without thinking about how it could be turned into content. And it's not a great thought to have 24/7. Even now, of like, yes, I'm doing this to keep myself personally accountable and being like, hey, you said this update video is coming like 2 months ago, get it done. But also, kind of in the back of my head being like, oh, you haven't streamed in like 3 days. You should probably stream. Make sure people know you're streaming. Make sure people watch the stream, enjoy the stream. Gotta be entertaining. I don't know. I think I got a lot of weird thoughts right now. It's not great. Brain do dumb things. Simply how it be. She pooped and just said straight up. Wow. Impressive. You tell myself if I want to play a game, it doesn't have to be streamed. Yeah, that's what I'm having trouble with, mostly. Tell her I'm very impressed. It's like, absolutely zero offense to you, Sean, but yeah, it does feel like an odd moment. Saying I take this more seriously feels a little disingenuous. More, this is a like serious source of income for me that I kind of need to eat and to live. And it feels bad that it's starting to feel like a job a lot more than I feel like it should. It's very deeply ingrained in my head and it feels bad. I don't like it. Of like, hey, this is a source of income, therefore I should dedicate more time and energy and thought into it. Which is great from like a creative standpoint. Yes, you want to have your brain telling you to put more energy into the things you enjoy doing, but okay, cool. I didn't want it to seem like, oh, Sean doesn't care about streaming, he's not a real streamer. Oh, gatekeep. But like, I don't know, I got this weird relationship with it where yes, I enjoy doing it and it's fun to be entertaining, but like, it's still really draining. And I don't know how to get my mojo back. It's like I started it out of like a love for doing it. Yes, it was really stressful in the beginning, because trying to even create an audience that I've gotten today is stressful and time consuming and draining, and it takes a lot of energy. Because what we hit 150 followers over the course of E3. And that was insane for me. I literally never would have thought starting streaming. Yeah, I'm directly split between those two, and it's very strange, and I don't know how to kinda. I'm in this weird in between where it's like, yes, I've got people who like the stuff that I do, but I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, please engage with everything that I create for the purposes of pleasing the algorithms and getting me seen by more people. Because yes, that stuff's important, but I don't like the thought of pandering to an algorithm to get traction. I want that to kind of happen organically because people like the stuff I make, right? Because, like, if it's just like, oh, I got shown this guy's content because of my YouTube recommended page. Yes, that's cool. But it doesn't feel like they like me for me. They like the content that I make because the computer told them that they would like the content I make. And it's this weird middle space between, like, 20 different worlds that I kind of exist in. It's like, I really only have the audience on YouTube because the Animal Crossing video blew up, like, oh god, is that almost 2 years ago? That's almost 2 years ago. Like a year and a half ago. And that's I think my biggest following anywhere, except on Giphy, weird enough. Like, can I show you this real quick? I got verified on Giphy like beginning of the year. It's very strange. Let me do this real quick. I've got 1.2 million views on Giphy. Like, what? I don't know why or how. I think it's just because people using my stuff for Snapchat stickers. But, like, I've uploaded 7 GIFs, and that's just so I can use it for my own, like, putting it on Snapchat or Instagram stickers. But, huh? Why do I have 1.2 million views on anything that I've created? It's literally just because of this. This has, like, I don't know if I can see. Let's look at my dashboard. What? What? 792,000 views on me smashing myself with a hammer that I created in like half an hour. Brains on that too. I got to affiliate. I got 2 reviews and stuff like that. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I loved doing the past. I appreciate that, Sean, and I'm glad people think I'm funny, but I don't know. It's very strange. Because, like, I exist in this weird point where, like, the thing I did to get big, or the first thing that got me big was the Animal Crossing animation, right? That I created for school and was intentionally not really harping. What's the word I want? Emulating a much more popular artist style, and that got pretty big, right? It's like, hey, people think I'm funny now because kind of me, but also kind of this other person. It's a weird middle ground between. There are people, I've kind of created this little audience of people that enjoy the stuff that I make, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel real. I don't know. I don't want to rant on it too much, but it's a bit of, you're right, it's weight of that word's responsibility. Hard. But at the same time, I would like to be able to feed myself and make money with the things that I do, because that's the point of it, right? I gotta be able to survive in this daggone world. It's a little hard when you're just kind of creating little stuff for the internet, and the internet doesn't really like to cooperate with these kinds of things. It's like, believe me, I know all about imposter syndrome. Like the Katamari video, right? I feel like every time I talk about videos other than Animal Crossing 1, it's complaining that they didn't get as big. But, like, I took a chance. And first Animal Crossing video did really well. It was pretty good. I like Animal Crossing enough that I kind of created jokes that I liked. Second Animal Crossing video was made directly because the first one did so well, and it's like, oh, the new game's coming out, I gotta kind of build off that hype and make it do its own thing, right? Kind of shove myself out of this place of being, oh, this is the guy who draws like Terminal Montage, and just kind of forcibly elbow my way into a different niche of like, hey, this guy's pretty funny on his own. He can make some good jokes, but he's still kind of pandering to this Animal Crossing kind of demographic that's still fairly big at the internet at the time. Because Animal Crossing was big in like early 2000 to early 2020, for obvious reasons. And then I spent like literally half a year working on that Katamari video, because it's like, okay, I've kind of shoved myself into this niche where my audience is a mix of Animal Crossing people, which this will do nothing for, and people who like the way that I draw, which is also kind of this weird in between, where it's like people like the content more than they like me, who's creating the content, and I don't know how to feel about that. And it's literally fractions on fractions of the people who like the different stuff. Like, let me actually look at the stats, because I hate how much my brain focuses on the numbers, but it absolutely does. Let's see. Katamari video is currently at 1,300 views, which isn't bad. That's 1,000 views is nothing to sneeze at. It's at 100% likes, which I'm pretty proud of. The second Animal Crossing short is at 59,000, which is how have there almost been 60,000 people that watch me that isn't just me imitating Terminal Montage. And then the first one is at 716,000, which is weird. So it's like, I can't really, I've got this audience, but I also don't have this audience, but I also do have this audience. It's very strange, and I don't know what they want, and it's terrifying. So I'm just gonna create stuff that I like in the hope that people stick around, I guess. Even though most of them probably won't. But that's the risk of creating anything, I guess. Of like maintaining an audience or not maintaining an audience. I don't know. I'm in a weird middle ground, and I don't know how to feel about it. That Chocobo remix. Internet capitalism isn't built to electronic finance. Yeah, exactly. It is a nightmare. And I don't want to be here anymore. Cause like, even with streams, right? I could be having a great time streaming a game, but the moment I don't really have an audience, I kind of lose it. Not really lose it, but I don't really know what to do with myself if I don't have someone to riff off of. Which is why I'm glad you're here, because it would literally just be me drawing if you weren't. Which don't take that as pressure to stay. I'm sure you're a busy boy doing actual real people jobs. But long story short, I appreciate you being here. Built to force an audience. Yes, exactly. It's a weird fucking world that I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck to navigate. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, exactly. I'm just kind of sitting by myself like, okay, hey guys, I'm doing a thing. Please let that be entertaining. I've also got that artist thing of like the shit I don't put effort into does just as well, if not better, than the shit that I do. Because like as short and stupid as it was, the Monster Hunter video that I did, the little bonk one with the Tetranodon, has literally the same number of views, like to a T. They're both 655 views, as the one that I did for Mario's anniversary where he went away, that I made in an hour before a class because I was sleep deprived. And it's like, okay, what the fuck do you guys want from me? Please, 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 tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, yeah, I don't know, shit's weird. I should get back to animating, shouldn't I?
Pop into my dumb square brain. Outside of that, I've been streaming a bunch on Twitch lately. That's been pretty fun. Sub with Twitch Prime and all that, you know the drill. I also set up a second YouTube channel, Quay On Demand, to toss the stream VODs onto so I can keep the channel clean. So if you're like me and can only work when you have silly funny ha-has pumped directly into your ears, check that out, link in the description.
Alright, let's actually animate that part. Outside of just a chair. We turn down the opacity on the chair. Okay.
So if you're like me and can only work when you have silly funny ha-has pumped directly into your ears, check that out.
Into your ears.
Check that out.
Yes.
Check that out, link in the description.
It's like short shit like this shouldn't be as intense as it is, but I want it to still kind of have that air of quality that I want most of my shit to have. Even though it's real jank and I'm kind of rushing it just to get it out because I'm tired of. It's like I've got the Patreon that I have and haven't announced. And all of the shit that's in the video that people are already figuring out. But content. Let me draw.
So if you're like me and can only work when you have silly fun.
What pose do I want this to be? I kind of want it to be like that kind of. This goes into bright. I'm gonna get brown. You can switch between. Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely. It's like I don't have a massive. You're right. I don't have a massive amount of people that are following me that are demanding that I make stuff. Yes, that's very good. At the same time, I try to value the people I do have, and I think that gets to me. Because it's like, oh, I haven't streamed in like a week. I feel bad for the like 5 people that have subscribed to me, and I want to keep them happy, because otherwise they'll go away and then I'll have nothing, right? Rescheduling breaks could help. It could, yeah. I could literally just be like, oh, every month I'll take like the first week off of streaming, or like the second week or so. Just be like, hey, every month I'll be Rita barking. You're all good. Tell her I said to stop. But like, I don't know. Something about that feels weird. Because like, I don't have a schedule to begin with. But setting one up just for taking breaks feels weirdly disingenuous, I guess. But I don't hate that idea. I will probably file that away into the deep dark recesses of my gamer lizard brain. Being like, hey, I'll be taking this time off to just kind of creatively recharge.
Mean can only work when you have silly, funny ha-has pumped directly into your ears. Check that out. Link in the ha-has pumped directly into your ears. Check that out. Link in the description. Have silly, funny ha.
You shut down after I walked away. God, no. Why does your computer hate you? Thought I fixed it. Did you talk to someone? I thought you talked to someone. I just sworn you talked to someone. Didn't I followed a few of the steps and thought it worked? God damn. You just have the worst computer luck, huh? I have a backup now though. Hell yeah. That's good at least. Always good to have a backup. I have a 15 terabyte drive that I just barely ever use. Because I meant to, once I got out of college, once I graduated, I intended to like take a week. Yes, it is a dumb process. I intended to take like a week and completely clean up all my files and stuff, because I've got a lot of shit on here. And then I just kinda didn't. I don't know how many like meme folders I've created that just have completely nonsense shit in them, and I need to clean out. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, this looks wrong. You delete the whole back. Oh yeah, that's dumb. That sounds like Windows though. That definitely sounds like Windows. Let me go ahead and turn off the chair. feel like that's keeping me from seeing everything. Those are the things where that's really dumb. I don't think I've ever heard of a computer that does that. I might, if you want, I can put you in touch with my computer friend who built this PC. And he might be able to help you out with a couple things, maybe. He tends to be able to help with most of this kind of shit. I think he's helped Griffin a couple times with his shenanigans. He built this computer, he built my mom's computer downstairs. He's supplying the computers for Wraith and all their shit. I can have him talk to you. It sounds like you need some help, buddy. That doesn't sound like it's a thing that it should be doing.
Pump directly into your ears. Check that out.
Everyone says Windows are so good, but man, Mac doesn't do bullshit when it freezes. It just needs a restart. Yeah, I agree that their OS is great. However, I hate their OS. It's garbage. Because God, I had I had my MacBook. I got my MacBook like the summer before college, right? From the verified Apple store in the college. That thing, it technically lasted me like 4 years. So I don't think I used it that entire second year or that entire last year. But God, that thing was so poorly designed. It ran at like 100 degrees whenever you did anything on it at all. And it had the genius engineering idea of having the connector cable between the motherboard and the board that controls the mouse and touchpad directly underneath the battery. So that thing melted like no one's business. I luckily had the 4-year warranty that just gave me free repairs on it. That thing needed to be replaced like 7 or 8 times. It was just not good. It did all right for, you know, at this point I'm not even gonna say it lasted all right for the amount of time that it lasted me, because yes, it lasted me like 4 years and did okay with trying to develop and stuff on it. This computer's lasted me probably about that same amount of time by now, and it cost me $400, whereas the MacBook cost me $2,000. So you know what? I'm gonna go with this thing, and I've been able to do a lot of shit on this desktop machine. So, also, hi, silent new person. I'm just hanging out. Neither are perfect. Yeah, it's just to each their own. They all have their own quirks and barely decipherable bullshit. I'm gonna move you here for a second so that I can get this pose again. That was me switching between phone and computer. Fair enough. Regardless, yeah, I didn't hate the MacBook, but I much prefer this desktop anytime. They can do just so much better without running at 700 degrees. It does still run hot. Like, it literally heats up my entire room. Why am I not drawing on this layer? What is going on? Please help. It's just in eraser mode. It was. Okay. I said earlier in stream, but I woke up today to find that my drawing tablet, the source of my livelihood, had stopped working. So I went ahead and unplugged and plugged it back in. And it decided to work again. But in the process, it updated my drivers, so it got rid of all of my shortcuts and stuff. So I might spend a little time trying to trying to fiddle with that, trying to get all my stuff back. I think I got most of it, but I'm sure I missed something.
Your ears, check that out, link in the description.
Why is it making that sound?
Okay,
Interesting. Never had it make that sound while pausing and playing. Regardless, this is actually some good progress. Because once I get all these lines done, all I have to do is go through and color each part. And do a little bit of final audio editing. Mini Quay landing at the airport like a plane. See, I would do that if I had time or energy to do that. Because at the moment, I'm literally just gonna have to go through and color in all of these, and that's gonna be a while. I'm not gonna take time to edit any big animated set pieces. As fun as that would be, I'm sure. I at this point, I just want it done ASAP. Because the only good bit that I think I have in the video, let's see, where is it?
Past animations there for patrons to download and view. Oh, no, not that one. That one's the best. No. Alright, now that that garbage fire's out of the way, thank you for watching. Links to all this stuff is in the description. I love you all. Okay, bye!
I do have that. I do have that bit. I like that bit.
Bye!
Bye. He's gone. You know this music? Which music? I want to see it again. Because he'll be on top of the cow in this scene.
Alright, now that that garbage fire's out of the way, thank you for watching. Links to all this stuff is in the description. I love you all. Okay, bye!
He's gone. And then links will appear on screen for all the shit that I talked about. Oh yeah, it is, is this Dearly Beloved? I think this is Dearly Beloved. Yes, this is Dearly Beloved. Into the ether. He is gone. Forever. I am die. Thank you forever.
Okay, bye!
I'm not sure how I feel about the positioning. I might have him fade out a little faster.
Okay, bye!
Because I kind of wanted him to just literally rise up into the sky super fast out of nowhere. Okay, let's try that out. Because I can literally just do that.
Okay, bye!
Rita type just start barking. No. Cease your barking. I can literally just like... And he's gone into the sky. Higher up is better? Okay, cool. Thank you for the second opinion. Because that was gonna bug me, I'm sure.
Okay, bye!
And he's gone. He left. He's gone
By
forever.
the way, thank you for watching. Links to all this stuff is in the description. I love you all. Okay, bye!
And there you go. That is the end of the video. So we're close. We just need to doodle some stuff. I was thinking of maybe drop the grass in its mouth. So big-eyed and worried like, oh god, where did he go? I like that, but I also kind of like the idea of the cow just as this indifferent being. Just like, fuck, he's gone. He left. He's not here anymore. Why do I care? He's utterly unimpressed.
All the working
Indifferent cow toot? That's true. We could insert the fart.
Download and view. Oh, no, not that one. That
We
was
could
the best.
do that.
Alright, now that that garbage fire's out of the way.
Because we do have fart.png that we can leverage our usage of. Let's see, where is it? Animations, Katamari. Yes, here we go. Fart.png. See? Farts.png. And different cow toots are heating up the earth. It's true! Global toot warming is ruining the atmosphere. Oh, no. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Do, do, do. Stab it. Insert as a thing here. This is the wrong scene. My phone is buzzing. There we go. Where is the count to? That could be our, like, after all the links have shown up. We can leave that here for now. I haven't figured out how I want that to handle, but we can position it and get it ready. That can be our little after credits scene that for some reason nobody watches. I don't know why. Literally nobody watches for the nobody watches for the end credits, and it makes me a little sad. They put so much love into those. I love making them, but nobody watches. Everyone stops as soon as the credits appear. It will appear. We'll make it work. Alright, I believe we're back here. Yes, we did the beach. Now we gotta talk about some other bullshit. Oh, Sean, I don't think you've seen this frame. Where in the video is it? Here we go. What do you think? Yeah, that's about what I expected. In the words of John. This the fuck up. Yeah, that's fair. I understand. But it is very funny. Look forward to that, watching you in your sleep. Oh, why is that there for frames? Swear to God. Ooh, there we go. Much better. The... How long have we been going now? It's been about an hour and a half. It's not too bad. What am I looking for? Okay, perfect. What are we talking about here? Oh, yeah, this is the Patreon segment.
Okay, one final bigger piece of news. I have a Patreon.
Patreon now. What is my section of shit? Oh, this is it. Okay, fine. I have a Patreon. Speaking of, it's very strange that I haven't even technically announced it and I already have patrons. It's very weird to me. I appreciate the people that have subbed to it. 'Cause here, Sean, you're not a patron, but I'll allow you one vote in this. I have on my Patreon a poll on what I'm gonna make my next short about. And these are the options. Of these, which would you like to see? Because I value your opinion, even though you're not a patron. I would like to know these things. I would like to know opinions. Because I have kind of ideas for all of them. Like little half ideas that I haven't really developed into anything. I'm sure at some point I'll end up doing all of them. Alright, Sunshine has a lot of wacky fun, but I also want to see Pokemon Snap. Okay, fair enough. I will take that of note. I kind of wanted to do Pokemon Snap in time for new Pokemon Snap, but That's obviously past. I just haven't had time. And I didn't come up with my idea until it was like, oh, it releases in a week. Okay, cool. Because Kirby's fun, but also you run into that problem of, oh, Terminal Montage already did that a lot. And it's like, what can you really tread on that isn't really his forte? That would take a lot of thinking up. It does fit a lot with chaotic Kirby humor. I don't know. Because I'd absolutely love to tackle it, but I also don't want to invite the next generation of this looks like Terminal Montage. Because I guarantee you, no matter what I do, that crowd will still hang around. Yeah. So that's exciting. I get money for doing the thing that I like. That'll be fun. What was I doing?
Okay, one final bigger piece of news. I have a Patreon.
I have a Patreon now. What? I hate how Photoshop doesn't let you lock something into another thing. Keep accidentally dragging my timeline all around. And then when I pop it back in, it turns into like 500 different things. Brush this a little bit for this since it's smaller. I will say, I do enjoy the way that I draw myself, but I don't know, I kind of want to toss it up after this, because it's very easy to draw, which makes it good for animating, but Adobe's miniatures, yeah, exactly, I have modded this version of Photoshop to shit and back just to make it fairly usable by me, which is gonna make it a pain when I don't have Adobe student prices anymore, so that I can't use this at all. I can't use it at all. I don't have to switch to another program. I'll probably end up learning Blender Grease Pencil and switching over to that, since Worthy Kids has some good tutorials on that shit. Plus, it seems like it's the new hot shit for animators that go to Grease Pencil. What all the cool kids on the block are talking about, at least from what I can see. Gonna do 3D? I did some 3D. I don't know if you actually saw, but in the Katamari video, I have that scene where the plane is being chased by the Katamari rolling around. And to do that, where is it? I actually have the video. I modeled just a clump of shit in 3D and then traced it over. Essentially, I rotoscoped it. Where is it? I know I have the original video. I've been testing the waters with it, but I haven't gone full into doing. I've done 3D animation before. I took a class on it. You can see me in there. Ew. God, I wish I could find it. Because I was really proud of how that turned out. It was specifically this shot right here. Boop, boop, boop. This shot right here. See how everything weirdly tracks really well for no apparent reason? That is because it is all a 3D ball traced by hand over the course of like a week straight of just working on that shot. I really want to find it. I want to know where it is now. Because I know I'm going to find it as soon as I... Oh, here it is. Here we go. I literally just modeled it in 3D and then traced over it. There's the clump of shit. And it like grows just a little bit in size. Papa, where is my clump of shit? Please. Papa, please. Yeah, so I've experimented with it before. I also have done 3D modeling for like that game I made. It's a lot of fun. It can be a little like here's a model I made for one of the game jam things that I did. Like I've made games. I need to know 3D. But yeah, it of to want to make a game with you. I have ideas. Hell yeah, I'd love to. I'm trying to think, because Blender's it's free, so there's a massive plus. They have the one thing I would suggest, even though you aren't exactly, even if you've never really done it before, Blender's series of keyboard shortcuts can be a little wonky. At least their defaults. They do have a setting to like industry standard mode, which switches all of their key sets or their keyboard shortcuts to what is like the shortcuts for Maya and 3ds Max and ZBrush and all them. If you do try it, make sure you do that because it'll make a little more sense. Because like they have delete tied to the X key, and it's weird, and like some weird mouse stuff going on. Last time I modeled something with Cinema 4D, I think I downloaded Cinema 4D once and then never booted it up because I think we got it for free with school. Because I know we got Maya free with school, and as soon as I could, I got away from that. Because Maya's fine, but God, that is so resource intensive compared to Blender. Blender is so lightweight and so nice, and just everything that I want in a program. Plus, it has shit that helps me, because like I like working in this kind of, find an example, in like this low poly kind of pixel textured kind of thing, and I have a really good workflow for working in this. But in trying to drag it around and enable a pixel mode, all of these rendering things is so hard in Maya, but in Blender it like does it for you. It's wonderful. And yes, this is a friend. This is Dearbits on Twitter. Their character, Dear, D-E-A-R, but their username is Dearbits. They're a sweetie. Love their work so much. But yeah, just working in that low poly pixel texture style, it just goes so well with Blender. Didn't know what I worked with in school. Yeah, that makes sense. It's what is touted as industry standard, whereas everything is slowly shifting over to being Blender centered. It's very nice. I'm very happy. Let me hand place it. That makes sense. I want to kind of. Sean, what is your history with artistic stuff? It's like you've hinted at doing a few artsy fartsy things, but I don't really know what all you've done outside of writing shit. I'm not too familiar with that side of the Sean. out of morbid curiosity. Doodling started as an ADHD thing. Yeah, same here, buddy. Woo! You and me both. I got yelled at so much for drawing in class. It was great. Loved it. During class, I could listen. Yeah. Hard, same. I want to be an artist. I did want to be an artist. I'm patient for the basics and yeah, I completely. I guarantee you, in like some parallel universe that's like 2 or 3 degrees removed from this one, I'm in the same boat, where it's like, hey, stop drawing in class. Okay, I'll never do art again. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks. Bye. Thankfully, I had very supportive art teachers who were like, hey, you're all right at this, and called me out on my bullshit when I got kind of complacent with it. And I appreciate that for them. I hated them at the time, because there was a period in high school where it was like, oh, everyone sees me as the art kid. I can just kind of do whatever and make it considerate art. It's like, no, you can't. You gotta actually think about the stuff you make. Like drawing still, I want to draw more when I get back to the. Hold on, I should draw this 2 hours. Hey, that's me. How's it going? Hi. How are you? How you doing? It's me. I'm artist.
News. I have a Patreon.
Art can be fun. It can also be very stressful. Like now. Like me, right now, doing this. I'm gonna put the Patreon logo in the sky. And that will be the bit. Drawing in class at school is so talent focused. I'm really bound to more most of it. Yeah, no, same. Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that. I was never one of the kids that had all the OCs. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know where it is. Give me just a second to look for a thing. Here. I have one of my, like, I've given talks to like my old high school, and I had one of my old journals by here as kind of like a show and tell type of thing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, found it. Let me go to big cam for this so that you can actually see it. This was my drawing notebook, according to this, the 3012 school year. This would have been 2012. As you can see, I was very, very talented. It's literally all just Nintendo stuff that I traced from other things just to kind of get a learning of the basics. I would literally go to the library and print out shit and kind of, or at least try to copy it just visually, like have it up on the screen and then draw it. Just trying to learn the basics. Some of these I don't think were colored by me. I think my friend Bennett kind of got glued to them and colored a bunch of them himself. We got some early Quay Poyos. I still love drawing Sleep Kirby, just in general. He's just a fun shape to draw. Yeah, this is I think this is the first drawing notebook I really have. Yeah, no, it's literally just I would print out stuff and then trace over them and then figure out why this shape looks like this, how this reflection works, how the shaping looks, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like these last few pages are literally just like that's literally just printed out and taped in. But yeah, I would literally just carry this around everywhere and then doodle in it. So yes, I can empathize. I can absolutely empathize with drawing in school being the source of drawing stuff. Yeah, no, hard to say. I still despise the basics. I just kind of internalize them, and it's like as much as I enjoyed my art classes growing up, I caught on to the basics super easy. Figure drawing can eat my ass. I agree. The only figure drawing I can stand is it hasn't even been like 5 months and I've already forgotten the name for it. But when you can't look at the paper and are just kind of stream of consciousness looking at the thing, kind of getting the shapes in. Literally, that's the only kind of figure drawing that I enjoy. Everything else I despise. Like I can do like not line of motion. I can't do photorealism at all. So I kind of gave up on it and have just focused on cartoony figures like this little gremlin. Little gremlin people is my speciality. I can do pretty much nothing other than little gremlin people anymore. Like I had to do some life drawing for my, I think I took my sculpting class that I did had us do a little bit of life drawing every week, but I despised it. And so I just kind of, I hope my teacher never sees this, but I just kind of did. There's a website that you can find that's like life drawing, blah blah blah, blah. And I just kind of sketched from there and called it a day. I don't know why it says connecting to the chat. I hope I didn't drop connection. Look at the thing. It says stream's healthy. I guess it just reconnected. Strange. No drop here. Okay, cool. Interesting. Thank you, Streamlabs. Regardless, I am in that same boat of just I can't do people. I can't do people if they aren't little gremlins. Like I kind of can, but not to a degree where I'm ever satisfied with it. That's just not the area of art that I enjoy, and art school doesn't really like that. They have their things that they like, and if you deviate from that too far, they aren't a big fan. Like I was so happy that I was able to do a video game for my thesis. Oh, Juice Cartoons, howdy. Hi everyone, how you doing? Appreciate the host. Hello, how you doing? We are simply chilling. We're hanging out, doing some animation. Hope y'all are having a good chill Sunday. I apologize if the discussion has gotten a little off topic. We're just talking about art, just hanging out, talking about stuff, hanging out. Now I'm all flustered. Dang it. Our school being part of the system, making more comics and rigid style machines. No, I never would have believed it. Yeah, art school very much kind of wanted to shove me into a corner and have me do a specific thing. But yeah, I got away with all the stuff I got away with, so I'm satisfied. And there we go. I think that kind of stretch of pose is pretty all right. I apologize. I've had a big. I've had a. Thank you for following Jules Cartoons. I appreciate it. I would assume a fellow animator. Nobody puts Quay in a box. I apologize if I offend with my horrible little gremlin child drawings. Thank you to Alex. Appreciate it. Alex213. Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. This was just supposed to be like a chill little Sunday stream, but having people here always feels good. If y'all have any questions about the stuff I'm doing, I will absolutely elaborate. Learn an animation but artist? Yes, hell yeah. Best thing you could do is want to learn, I suppose. I don't really have too much background on myself. I'm not that great at talking about myself. But at the moment I'm working on an update video about the stuff I'm doing. It's fairly simple, reusing a bunch of assets from my past animations as backgrounds and then just kind of animating myself over them. Pretty simple. You want some Discord company? Yeah, I mean, if you want to hop in a Discord call, I can chat. I am absolutely down to talk with Sean. Sean is good people. I'm still going through and doing the line work, just figuring out how I want the figures to look and talking about stuff. But yeah. Going through, getting the lines in, and then I can go in real quick, do the colors, and toss it out into the universe, because I've been working on this YouTube update video for the past, what, 2-3 months? Let me pause my music and get Sean in here. Make sure. Hi,
Hello.
Sean.
Let me mute your chat. Okay, there you go.
Hi,
or
Sean.
mute your stream.
Looks awesome
Can you
so
hear me?
far. Thank you, Jules. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool.
You're popping up all right on the stream, I think.
Cool.
I appreciate
What up?
it, Jules. Hi.
It's we've been talking about a lot of deep stuff on via text.
Over text and me talking at text. The best
right
form of communication.
I'm just working on that Keyblade some more in Lego.
Yeah. How's it going? Any noticeable improvements?
Yeah, I think I made a few. It was, I'm in the midst of a hyperfixation, so it's not going to be done for 3 days.
Oh, absolutely.
But also, like, I just had been not doing a lot of work recently. Just felt like burned out. No, I don't know if burnt out's the word, but like, I don't know. I wasn't getting as much work done as I would have liked. So I figured, fuck it, just follow the white rabbit. Let it take me.
Let it simmer. I completely empathize, because Lord knows I've gotten very little done this past week.
I love, by the way, I just noticed in the sun.
Oh yeah, no, that was it was there in the original cartoon, and so I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the heart to remove him.
There he is.
I want to say that was. I think this is one of the first shots that I worked on live, and chat was just like, add all these memes, and I was like, okay, fine, awesome. Thanks,
yes,
guys.
Chat. Yes,
sure
honey.
Thing, chat. You got it. I can't say no to you.
I love you.
But no. How have you been? We haven't really talked since the last Model Citizens.
Yeah, I've been all right. Chelsea's sick right now, so.
Oh. Nothing too bad,
Stomach bug. Stomach bug is all I'll say. Yeah.
Oof.
Probably embarrassed if I even said that much, so nobody, you didn't hear from me.
It's fine. It's just a secret between us.
Yeah, and 5 people.
And 5 other
Also,
people.
if you're interested in learning
It's
how
all
I
good.
work and want to see some behind the
Well, I hope she feels better.
scene stuff,
Yeah,
I've
she's
uploaded
doing
all
all
the
right. She was, yeah. I won't say more. I'm tempted to say more.
Yeah. I believe my internet is now going kaput. Give it just a minute, chat. I apologize. Cool. Awesome.
Backgrounds from each of your videos.
Oh. Are you Sean?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh. That's weird.
But,
I think my internet might be dying.
oh no. Your stream's still up for me, so.
Okay. That's good at least. Discord's doing the twisty on me, so I assume it's
Oh
having
boy,
a hard time.
that's bad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Um. All I said was I assume you have all these all the backgrounds from the your other ones here.
Oh yeah.
Like it's going through all of your greatest hits.
Basically, yeah. I appreciate it, Jules. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate the raid. It's nice to talk to other artists. I wish you best of luck with learning animation. I apologize that I can't be a better teacher because I'm just
Welcome to Advanced Animation Tactics.
Yeah, welcome to Professional Animation. Step 1, don't.
Step 2, tactics, don't. And I'm just like, what? How would we recruit
animation tactics
into the military?
The tactical
outside
RPG
of
experience.
outside of the propaganda animations of yesteryear, like, what if they just like decided to recruit animators? All right, so you're gonna draw a mean picture of them.
Ooh, that's a dirty tactic. Yeah, I think Discord is the only thing that's shit itself, but I can still hear you. So that's good at least.
Just know I love you very much.
I love you too, Sean.
Damn it didn't cut out there.
You tried. It's fine.
I tried.
I'm
yeah.
sure it's fine.
It's so hard to get the shape.
Itself.
Yeah. It's so hard to get the shape I want out of the.
You did a really good job. I was very surprised.
It's the key itself.
Yeah.
Like the key shape itself that kind of sucks and there's no way around it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may have just thought of something.
Oh.
But I relaunched it with some new art and stuff.
It's because it has to be at an angle and a block. You know, it's not a good mix.
I mean, I've had the account for a while, but
I just remembered slopes exist.
They do that. They do exist.
They do be existing.
They do be existing. They really do be existing though.
I have a Patreon now. I mean,
thinking about like what we were talking about earlier, that like being content too. I'm like being friends with girlfriend doesn't help. Mr. Shill the merch.
I mean, yeah. You are correct. He is Mr. Shill the merch, but at the same time,
nope. I lost you for a second, I think.
No, I paused to think.
You were trying to think of something good about girlfriend and couldn't.
No, not quite that bad. Yes, he does shill. He shills the merch, but at the same time, yeah, no, he shills the merch. I'm legitimately trying to go through my head like, how do I say this?
How do I put this delicately?
Because he's very good about.
No, he's good at his job for sure.
He's very good at his job. He's not. Like there's voices in my head that are like, this should be content.
Yeah,
but he's one of the few voices that like has consistently been like, hey, maybe this shouldn't be content.
Yeah,
it's like there's a lot of shit that we've done together that would have made great streams or just.
I would have said
videos.
Too that like, I was gonna say that like it in general, by way of his job being like something that's by way of it being something that can very easily fall into like capitalist pig, he probably has a good sense of like telling himself to like, hey, take it easy, hotshot, you know?
Yeah. No, he's very good at his job.
This version of the blade isn't working. Have to look. Time to look at hinges.
Oh, a dangerous thing.
Hinges. Time to bingy some hinges. I don't like
What?
that.
I don't either. What?
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's better or worse than Pandy.
Can't wait till the panty's over.
Stop.
I think that's my greatest tweet, to be honest.
I hate that it's become real. I
Yeah,
hate that you've infected me.
we're gonna have some cookie puss together.
I see that tweet in my nightmares. Like,
I am
visually.
wearing the shirt to the Carvel and being like, "What's up? This is not official. I'm sorry."
I simply hate.
I hate
I hate.
that Patton Oswalt bit where like the text automatically just sent "I hate."
I relate to I hate.
Pardon me.
Pardon?
Gross stuff. Um, and also Rita's been barking all day. That's some shit I've been dealing with. This dog, I love this dog with all of my being.
I also love that dog with all my being.
Also, she's a huge fucking idiot.
Yeah. Takes after her parents.
Yeah. It's you know what it is like, and it's a very dumb combination of she's curious about everything and also afraid of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically my cat to a T.
Yeah. Like,
He's...
oh, what's this? Oh God, what's this?
Yeah. No, because like we can't open the front door around him at all, because he will immediately just bolt out and go to the... He will just bolt. He's only gotten away for like an extended time once, where he was gone for like a couple days, and then came back just sitting on the porch in the morning.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't run away.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh yeah, Rita's gotten off leash a couple of times, and it's
always fun.
It's frightening, yeah.
But this dummy always just goes outside to eat grass. That's all he wants to do.
Oh boy, grass.
He just wants to eat grass so bad. Like he will go and like dive under the neighbor's RV and just stay there for like 5 minutes, just chomping at any grass he can find under there while we poke at him with sticks trying to get him out from under there.
Yeah. I hung out with Mike Patton recently and met his cat Louie, a celebrity.
Oh, God, I love Louie.
Louie's so cute.
I love Louie so much.
And to like get him out, like, because I wanted to meet him, and he was under his bed, and he was just like getting. I was like, "Come on, get out of here!" And like, there was a point where I walked away and just heard from the sounds of his room, like, "Louie, no!" And then like crashing and smashing. Which there's nothing better than the slapstick of like hearing a struggle and not seeing it.
Chaos in the distance. Oh,
and
God.
Not seeing it. It's the best.
Love that cat. Cause like I didn't realize at first that Mike and Christian were roommates. I know I had seen, because I'd followed Christian's work for the longest fucking time, ever since like I probably found him from one of his early Grump animations, and followed him on Twitter and like saw him posting about Louie, and then fairly recently, I got invited to do the completionist zine for his 10th anniversary.
Yeah, he told me
Mike was also there, and in the Discord that was created for the zine, there's a channel specifically for posting pets. And,
of course, there always has to be.
And one of the first posts in there was Mike posting about Louie, and I was like, "Wait a minute, isn't that Christian's cat?" Wait a minute, and so then I did more digging. I was like, "Oh, they're roommates. Okay, that makes sense. Everyone knows each other." Everyone is connected.
Burbank's a small town.
It's very small.
Would like to live there, but you know,
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, the fact that you're like, oh, I was hanging out with Mike Patton. It's like, oh, I would like to do that at some point.
Yeah.
I
Louis,
like
and also
artists.
Louis massive.
Yeah,
Mike's
no.
like 6. Mike's like 6'3" or 6'4", and Louis, and it looks like a regular cat in his arms.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's a big cat. Yeah,
That is a horrifying thought. Good lord. It's like mine is just fat. Mine isn't big.
Yeah,
Mine is just rotund.
it's the same weight as Rita, but not that fat. Yeah.
Jeez.
Large.
Very large.
God damn, I can't figure out this fucking keyblade. You know how I did it?
Some new art and stuff.
You know how I did it as a kid when I made like a handheld one?
Mm-hmm.
Or it started out as a handheld one and then it became its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I can make like a very quick model of it. What?
Because you're a dweeb.
Yeah, I'm a huge dweeb.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be posting
I can make a quick little thing of it. You just use 2 Lego hands. Or 3 sets of Lego hands. 4, you know what I'm trying to say. A few Lego hands. Where are they?
That is an interesting way to do that.
Wait, there we go. Yeah. Because they automatically tilt in is why.
I relaunched it with some new.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah. Here, I'm building.
Oh yeah, no, I could see mentally what you're talking about. As just like the ends of it.
Yeah.
At the very end, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Back D&D Civil Williams.
It's not perfect, but when you're making you know a handheld one, you have to take some liberties.
Yeah, no, you gotta figure out some shit.
Like that.
Oh, that's interesting. I just figured it would be the 2 of them.
Yeah, no, but like you get a bit of a you get the idea with this, you know.
You can
probably even make use of the arms, even if I wanted to, but
mm-hmm.
But that doesn't work here. This is a big boy.
Thank you, Adam.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
I would give suggestions, but brain empty.
Yeah, brain empty also. Like this Rita. Head empty, no thoughts.
Just like Rita. Head empty, no thoughts.
How you doing? How you doing down there?
Is the big dumb idiot there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He
loves to go outside and then drink a little bit of water. And then, okay, treat please.
I did the good thing. Give treat.
Please, more water, Rita. Please drink water.
I saw your post
oh my god
earlier this morning about the smacking of her lips.
I was so fucking pissed. Like I was just like I literally woke up
stuff. From now
like,
on, I'll be posting work in progress stuff there, doing polls to decide what I make animation about next.
And then I get her little handheld water bottle that we use for like hikes and stuff.
Like that.
I'm like, here, drink water, and she's like, no.
Point forward, I'll be putting
ew, water? Gross.
Yeah, water.
I do not require this.
From this.
And then back to.
Do you love me, Father?
I love her,
for a while,
but also Rita, please, Rita, please.
From now on,
I need you to not die.
From now on, I'll be posting work in.
She's a good dog, for a while, but sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Other times she's stinky.
Oh God, she's already stinky. It did not take long.
This does not surprise me.
She is stinky forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, no, I get you, Adam.
Wait.
Hmm.
Oh. I see, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm onto something here, and if I can cover it up, that would be great.
You know what I think I'm gonna do?
But
I think I'm gonna start coloring because I'm at my wit's end trying to come up with new poses for each little section.
yeah,
And brain hurt. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing the coloring book.
you should color that one and then just put brain hurt in the space text,
Like with
and then just
HyperX.
have that be a new reaction image. That could be your off away from computer image.
My AFK message. Yeah.
Brain hurt, no talkie.
Brain hurt. No Taki. Please leave alone. Um.
I like Brick Studio, but man, the choices they make to how they organize stuff is really annoying.
Yeah. I wish there was like a combo between LDD and Studio. Because I
Yeah,
love Studio's like rendering options, all that shit. But
yeah,
I find it a pain to build anything in it.
yeah. Well, the good part about it is that you can like render it well enough to actually like submit to Lego ideas if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Would at some point, like I think I'd want to make a haunted mansion and see if they can get that going.
Ooh, like Disney Haunted Mansion.
Disney haunted mansion, yeah.
Disney Haunt. Disney.
Disney haunt.
Disney Haunt.
Because like already in my brain, I'm like, there's those columns that are perfect for the columns, the ones with the square at the bottom.
Oh yeah. I assume we were looking at that for the purposes of
Yeah, but
for
it
the
didn't
purpose
work
of
because
the
that
yeah.
square.
Mhm.
It you can't hide it. Yeah. You know what I have stuck in my head right now?
What?
The Jeffrey Bezos song from
Oh, from
Inside.
inside, yeah.
Well, I hate that that's the one of the catchiest songs.
Oh yeah, no. I was humming Welcome to the Internet. What else? There were a couple that were stuck in my head for the longest time. Because I I was one of those people who made the mistake of being like, oh, I'm a little creatively drained. Everyone's been talking about Inside, so I figure I might as well watch it. And
Yeah.
then insert that image of the troll face, but like dr- drenched in shadow and super sad. Me, like an hour and a
Yeah.
half later, like, oh,
Oh
I don't
boy.
feel like creating anything now.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
It was
Hmm.
very good, though. I very much enjoyed
It
it.
is, yeah.
Even if it did give me like 7 new layers of depression. Because, oh man.
I need those. Hmm. Brain thinky.
Does it?
Brain thinky.
Are you sure?
I shouldn't be thinking. Should be a head empty, no thoughts, obviously, but
Of
we
course.
can't always be like that.
We can't all be head empty, no thoughts. Just some of us.
Look at that boy.
Look
Look
at
at
that
look at
boy.
that look at that little friend. You should have the ponytail.
See, I tried drawing him with the ponytail once, but I'm not a fan. I know it's
Nah.
more accurate to how I look, but it just looks anything that isn't exactly this just looks and feels wrong, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I get that. Damn it, the undo button
I've
fucking
kind of
sucks in this.
stuck myself into this rut of having to look like this, of being little bearded gremlin boy.
I feel like though too with the ponytail, it would probably look uh wizardy,
Yeah, yeah, I kind of get that.
which might not always be a good thing. Who doesn't
Yeah, that's
want to
fair.
be a fucking wizard?
You fucking wizard.
I'm gonna be a fucking wizard, y'all.
What is that from?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Oh, okay. I was like, that sounds vaguely familiar from something, but I can't place it. I don't know if it's just Sean being Sean.
Most of the things are just my ADHD stream of consciousness being like, hey, you know how you have a really good memory for things that don't matter? Let's bring one of those up.
Hey, let's go.
Let's bring one of those up.
Hey, let's stretch those down. Let's
What's
just
Sean
bring that
gonna
up down from the depths of your little tiny pea brain. Let's
What's
get that
Sean
up
gonna
here.
spout today? Come on down, nonsense.
Too relatable to the youths, Sean. You're gonna have to dial it back.
I don't want to be the relatable to the youth. I'm closer to 30 than I am to 25, so
Hey, you're old.
I am old, and it'll happen to you.
Oh no, anything but that.
How old are you now? I forget. How old are
I
you?
am
You small
23.
baby child. Yeah, we're 5 years apart. All right, which is not the most,
Yeah.
but also like significant enough that like, oh, our pop culture is a little bit aligned.
Mm-hmm. There's little
And
bits and
then
pieces that we can relate
and
back
then
and forth
also
with.
in some places completely just like gone. Nah, not the same at
Yeah,
all.
no, I don't know what you're talking about. What is that? Who are you?
Yeah.
Where
We
am
also
I?
from different parts of the country too, so we
Yeah,
have
that's true.
a few colloquialism things that are like, what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about, old man?
What the fuck is that?
Ugh.
The fuck's a
Another difficult
Whataburger?
part. I don't have those either.
Oh yeah, that's Texas. My bad.
Yeah. Um. hmm. Jeffrey Bezos.
You did it.
Congratulations.
God,
Ugh.
it's so good and yet also makes me feel
Yeah.
like garbage.
Also very sad. Um. hmm. Uh, I was gonna say something and forgot because I live with a memory disorder.
Good job.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let me do this.
Daddy made you some content.
Oh,
That's a good one.
it is, but also,
I made you your favorite
what if we renamed the
open
group
wide.
chat to Teddy made you your favorite open wide?
Right now, and if I want, I'm surprised Griffin didn't make that already.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, we do have the
He
content hole already,
yeah.
unless that's been renamed and I just forgot.
Content hole is ready. Please put something in it.
No, I don't want to.
Uh, Not touching that one.
Not touching that one.
Hmm. Yes, yes, good. This is shit. Interesting. It's shit.
Interesting.
Have you watched Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus?
No, I have not.
It's very good.
I have heard. Even
The
from my game dev circles, everyone's like, "Oh, it's actually pretty good."
and everyone's like, it's very accurate and painful to watch.
Yeah. No, exactly.
One of the things one of the things that happens is like they realize like one of their team members is like has like really good like grit or whatever because like they're making a game and it's really bad but everyone keeps telling him it's bad and they're like no but I'm still gonna work on it and they're like oh okay you'd make a really good dev right
Yeah.
and that's a really good moment but then she's like wait so you think my game's good it's like no are you listening it's shit and then like three other people are like no it's shit
Okay, yeah, no, that's accurate.
but you're not.
Me with most of my ideas.
You're not shit, okay? You're a good boy.
Shh. Me have
And then
those.
there's another great bit that's like one of the guys gets fired, and he's just like, and now I need to find a new job, and that used to be really easy for white guys, and it's not now. And that's good. It's changing. That's good, but still, I need a job.
Oh. Hey, that's me. How's it going? How you doing?
Because the guy's like, yeah, I want to be.
Oh, these
like,
lips are.
Oh.
These lips are. That.
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah, give me a little kiss. Don't worry about it.
Daddy made you your favorite.
Open wide.
What?
Just give him a little kiss. Don't worry about it.
He's a mooch. He's a mooch.
Give him a little kiss. Come on.
Plate modified. Wait, brick modified. You're you're a real modified brick, my friend.
Should I be offended?
I don't know.
I feel like I should be offended.
I should be more offended at my own self for just being like, hey, let that one out of the chamber, buddy. That one's good. Let it out. Go for it.
Jesus.
Your brain made a good one. Let it out.
No. Oh yeah, I also
My guy.
drew myself with an open mouth in this frame, and I don't know how I feel about it.
My guy, let that one out.
I've got like a weird ditto smile. It's very strange.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gum smooch.
Gum smooch.
Gum.
I started watching One Piece a little bit more. I think I mentioned that to you before.
Is very good.
Yeah. We're still. What's the first fishman that Nami's with?
Arlo.
Yeah, we're still in Arlong Park.
Yeah. Arlo. Not it's like Arlong, not Arlo. That's what I said. I meant to say that.
Arlo is the funny Muppet boy that I like to watch.
Yeah.
It's
No, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
That's like the first like really good villain situation.
Yeah.
As much as I like Don Krieg, it's a little more of like here's a lore establishing thing versus just some schmuck who shows up and be like, I'm the best, and like, nah, you about to get your ass kicked.
No, you ain't.
I know how shonen work. You show off and then get ass beat.
Yes.
That'd actually be a really good shonen series if they suddenly realize they are a one-off villain character in a shonen manga, and
I feel
have
like
to like
that
come to
gets
terms
sad
with that.
real quick.
Probably would.
Like, what?
Am I just meant to show how strong someone else is?
What does that mean for myself?
Am I nothing?
What do you
Okay,
mean I'm a one-off?
I don't know if this one's working out.
What do you mean I'm manga only?
The fuck do you mean I'm a filler? How do I do this?
Are you hyping yourself up?
No. Also, I haven't had lunch yet.
I woke up because it's like almost 4 now. I woke up around like noon. Like
nice.
I said,
I gotta tell you, your sleep schedule. You're not gonna be able to do that soon. It hit me when I was
I'm
like
fully aware.
25. Yeah, it hit me when I was 25. I'm like, oh, sleeping in is just waking up without an alarm, but still at the same time as I usually wake
Oh no,
up.
I didn't sleep in. I was up till 6.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. Me and my friends have been obsessed with Sea of Thieves lately, so we've just been playing that until odd hours in the morning. And I lose track of time very easily because brain broken.
That's called time blindness, and it might be part of ADHD. If
oh no, it absolutely is. I have ADHD.
Okay, cool.
I was diagnosed many moons ago.
Okay, I forget. I had forgotten if you had actually said you had it.
Yeah, I was one of those that was like, oh no, I have ADD, and you're like, no, that's the same thing now. Fuck off.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
But also, okay? So there's a really cool person on. I think they're on TikTok, but they also repost to Instagram because I don't have TikTok because I want to keep some of my sanity.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Connor DeWolf, and he does like a lot of these ADHD videos. And one of them was like talking about how like renaming ADHD because it's not that they have a deficit of dopamine or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or they don't have a deficit of attention. They have trouble managing it.
Yeah.
So like it ended up being here. Hold on, now I have to watch it to figure it out. Um, you don't need the visuals. You just need
The general idea of it.
like the voice. Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
New name for ADHD. Why? Turns out they don't actually have a deficit of attention. They just can't regulate. That explains the hyperfocus. Seems to be more of a regulation issue. Like with their sleep, it's either too much or too little. Everything they do is kind of just all or nothing. And they're only either understimulated or overstimulated. They lack dopamine. So what about dopamine, attention, variability, executive dysfunction? Dave? Dave. Love it. Write it down. To find a new name for it.
Did you catch that?
I think I caught it.
Dave. It ended up
Dave.
being Dave. Dave? Dave.
Dude, I wish I had Dave.
Bro, you got Dave?
Shit, I got Dave.
Would love to just tell people I have Dave.
I'm sorry, what? I have Dave.
I have Dave.
What does that
have
mean?
Dave.
I have Dave.
Stop yelling at me.
Oh.
Have Dave.
Oh yeah, this is a fun thing. I'm coloring this one. All right, all colored in. Switch to that.
I
There you
hate
go.
it. I hate.
I'm so proud
I hate
of it.
I hate.
I'm so proud of it.
I'm gonna have to show you the Sonic furry suit again now.
No, all right, I'm switching off. All right, go on the next frame.
Wait, can you hide that in there somewhere? I won't request everything of you, but just this one thing. Put him in. Put him in. He's your friend. Exclusively not your friend.
He's exclusively not my friend. Probably.
Make daddy content happy.
No. No. Literally no.
I learned this from you two, I feel like. You and Griffin.
You did. Doesn't mean it's good.
Instead of corrupting the youths, you have corrupted the old.
I will say, scrolling up to try and find the original image, I'm very proud of the turnaround between you sending that picture of the Sonic drink on the beach and me sending that picture of the Baja Blast in my backyard. So for context, real quick.
I can just send it to you again.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, hold on.
Sean sent me this because he was on the beach hanging out.
There's my feet.
And there's Sean's feet. And so I sent him back that.
You cut out there. What'd you say?
Of me with a Baja in my backyard.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Was that exact timing too?
Pretty much.
Perfect.
I tried my best to recreate it as best I could. It was very good. I hate the fact that you probably just have that Sonic picture on lockdown ready.
Well, it was shared on the podcast at one point, so
it sure was.
Oh boy.
No, I because I'm normally when I have to mow the lawn, I'll normally toss on one of the podcast episodes, even if I've listened to it before. And I finally finished because I'll listen to them in spurts because it doesn't take a whole podcast episode to mow the lawn. So I'll read them or listen to them a little bit at a time. And I think it was like yesterday or the day before that I finally finished the movie episode, and I got to listen in real time to you discovering the maskless version of that photo. It was like, oh, that's fun.
I hate it.
It's very bad. It's the worst.
Yeah, so I was gonna say something else too.
Text, here he is. He is. He's right there.
There he is.
He's on your screen.
You
He's in your
better
computer.
watch out. You better watch out.
You better watch out. You better watch out.
You better watch out.
You better watch out.
He's reminds me of Meat Santa.
It does. God, I need
Oh yeah,
to.
he can be like a Sasquatch in the background.
I need to redraw Meat Santa. That was like one of the first things. That was one of our first interactions on Twitter, I think. Or at least one of them.
It was very early, that's for sure.
Of like, hey, we vaguely know each other from the Twitter.
From the Twitterverse.
From the Twitter. And it's like, hey, he made this cursed tweet. I'm gonna draw it to show him that I'm an artist. And I'm impressive.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, please. Be my friend. And
I will be your friend,
I'm still very proud of it. Weirdly enough, for how absolutely horrible it is.
The shadows are what like get me the most.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to go for like this kind of twisted thing that you can't tell how big it is. I don't know if that really comes across in it.
Like a Resident Evil looking motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted it to be some like horrible, stretched, just massive monstrosity to like convey this sense of scale.
Don't talk to him.
He's still very good.
Okay, that's working. All right.
Sean finally doing
What?
Legos good.
Hey, I've always been good at that's my secret cat.
I'm always good at Legos. Not one of my. I don't know how much of a dweeb this paints me as, but one of the things I used to do in my free time, because I was an online school kid, right? I from like 3rd grade to 8th, when I went to a high school that also did 7th and 8th grade, I was homeschooled. OHVA, Ohio Virtual Academy, I think is just what it stands for. Online school is exactly as productive as it sounds, especially for like we mentioned before, kid with Dave.
And here you can see kid with Dave.
You can see kid with Dave.
Why is he with Dave? No, he has Dave.
He has Dave.
What?
The Dave is within him.
This clears nothing up.
This explains nothing. What are you talking about? So I just spent all of my time doing literally anything but schoolwork. And one of my favorite pastimes, just kind of have something to do, was to go to the Lego website, go to the support site, where they have like the database of like, here's the instructions for every Lego set, and I would just literally build them in Lego Digital Design virtually.
In a what? Oh, virtually, yeah.
Yeah, in Lego Digital Designer.
Well, it helps you learn like the building techniques that aren't as common to other, to just learning on your own.
Exactly. Like there are several, mostly Power Miner sets that I could literally just probably build from memory at this point.
It's like when they train like people to like build their guns back up after taking them apart.
Exactly. I could literally do that with probably most of my old Lego sets. Is just do them completely from memory.
I'm thinking about getting some spicy chicken.
Ooh.
So I might head out in a hot mini
You're all good.
to get some hot chicky.
At this point, I'm just kind of coloring, so I'll probably end stream when you leave.
Coloring.
Coloring.
All right. Don't you love when something doesn't work out and looks like you have to do it upside down now?
I love it when that happens.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Hello, police. Sean, it's crazy.
Someone save me. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know who this man is. How did he get in my house?
You know who I am.
Yeah,
Not
you're
bad.
you're the Sonic food man,
I am.
and nothing else.
Oh, so I did order the chili dog thing, and we are doing it. We're gonna have to do it live on
Hell yeah.
the podcast, and that episode will probably just be like Sonic food products, like
Yeah.
going over the thing I wrote.
Oh, so you're finally gonna get Sean on the podcast.
Yeah, that he's really hard to get a hold of and kind of sucks.
Yeah, his scheduling is ass.
Yeah.
That came across sweeter than I probably intended it to be.
No, I mean, you're not wrong.
However,
However,
what the
fuck
fuck?
you. However, have you considered?
Shut up.
Shut up! Just shut up! Shut up!
I can't go too much farther. I'll get DMCA'd.
Yeah, because you're so accurate.
I'm too good at singing, dude.
Bro.
I'm just too talented.
Is there a reset position button on these?
Yeah, Alt F4.
I don't trust you.
Don't press Alt F4.
No.
I said don't. Please do not. Oh, Discord's doing the thing again.
Oh no.
Hopefully it's just a bandwidth issue. But if the stream goes down, I'm probably gonna call it.
The bandwidth what?
Oh, nope, it's back.
The bandwidth what?
The bandwidth what?
With the horn section?
With a horn section. And drums.
And drums.
And a vuvuzela.
Ska is the sound of summer, my friend.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why you have to blast it at the beach, no matter how people look at you.
Okay, but what if the beach I'm at is in the middle of Kentucky, and that's a bad idea?
And there's no beaches.
There's beaches in Kentucky. They suck, but they're there.
They exist.
They exist.
Kentucky beaches.
Sean, I told you about the vulture story, right?
The what?
My camping vulture story from not too long ago.
I think so. I think you said you saw it, but I didn't hear the full story.
Oh ho ho ho! Are you ready for some wild shit? About how
let me
I
share
almost
my
died?
camping story first.
Okay, go for it.
Well, when I was camping as a kid, I had these. It's very short. I had these headphones that were gigantic, or had a gigantic wire, and we saw a pelican, and it's like, "What's that pelican?" And it tried to eat the headphones because the wire was so long. It was like able to get a grip on it for a second.
Oh, that's hilarious. Did you almost die?
Nah,
Were you almost
I didn't
carried
feel
away?
I didn't feel like it that day.
Wow, ballsy.
Yeah. Now what's your boring story?
Well, shit. Now I don't want to tell it.
No, I'm kidding.
Um.
Tell it, and then I'm gonna go get some food 'cause I'm starving.
Okay, yeah. I'll try and speed it up a little. It is long when I tell it. So I was out camping like probably a month ago at this point for Father's Day. And my siblings' birthdays. So we were down at a camping place in Kentucky. I think it was Green River Lake State Park, something like that.
Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone. We were camping in Green Hill Zone. And both of my younger brothers, they have beaches in Kentucky. Yes, you did hear they have beaches in Kentucky. You are correct. So we were out camping. Both of my siblings are fairly athletic in comparison to me, who is Mr. Doughboy. So they both have kayaks that they brought camping with them. So they went out kayaking for like most of one of the days. We were there for like about 2 days. And our camping spot was literally like right up against the river. Like you walk out of the tent, go like 10 feet, and you're in the river.
10 feet.
It was very close. So they were out most of the day on their kayaks. They brought my little sibling with them, and I'll go to Big Cam to tell the story. So they come back for lunch after being out like most of the morning. They left at sunrise and then came back for lunch. And while they were having lunch, I was like, "Hey, can I give the kayak a try?" Because I used to be a Boy Scout, and so I'd
you're a
been
Man
kayaking a couple times before. Now I am a Man Scout. And so they mentioned that on their way out, they noticed in like on the opposite side of the river from where our camping site is, there's like a little inlet that had some beach balls that had floated away and gotten like entangled in some trees. So they're like, hey, if you're gonna go out, bring us back like a beach ball. It's like, that's sure, fine. It's probably all right. And so I make my way across the river. It's probably like a 5-minute kayak, because there's speedboats going up and down all day, trying to navigate all that and not get caught in people's wakes in a kayak is a little rough because I'm bad at balancing. So I make my way over there. I'm getting pretty close, and I notice that in this inlet there's like a couple fallen trees, and underneath that is the beach balls. I'm like probably like 20 feet from the shore. And I curve into this inlet and I see the beach balls. I'm like, okay, I'll just pull up on the ledge, grab one, and go. And then I notice that on a fallen tree directly above the beach balls, there's a vulture. And I'm like, oh, cool. I get to see some wildlife while I'm here. Those things are very big. They'll fuck you up.
They're huge.
They're huge. And so I'm like, oh, cool. And once I get close enough, it'll probably fly away. And then as I approach a little more, I notice there's more of them. And over the course of the next few seconds, I realize there's like 10 or 12 vultures on this single tree directly above the beach balls that I need to get. And so I'm like, oh, cool.
Many vultures.
Many vultures. And so I just kind of I get up there as fast as I can. This inlet, as I'm slowly realizing, is like very steep. There's like a bunch of debris and branches and stuff washed up along the shore, which makes it a nightmare to even try and stop the kayak and like beach it a little bit so that I can walk up a little bit and grab them. I guarantee you I stepped on some kind of hypodermic needle and I'm slowly dying as we speak.
Well, that's why the vulture was hanging out.
Exactly. They wanted the needles. So
no, your fresh meat. Your fresh.
Oh, that's meat. Okay. Yeah, they set up a trap for me. And as I get closer, they're not moving. They're just staring me down and making very loud vulture noises. And so I take the paddle, I slap it and make some loud noises, and they kind of scatter a little bit, but I notice most of them have just gone to adjacent branches.
I know you meant like legit like noises to scare it, but like my brain went to you doing
Please leave me alone. And so I make loud slapping noises with the paddle against the water, and they kind of scatter a little bit. I nab one of the beach balls as fast as I fucking can and immediately stow it in the back of the kayak. And just as fast as I fucking can shove off and start making my way back. And so I'm like paddling for my fucking life because there's screeching sounds behind me, and I fear for my life because those fuckers are massive. And so I'm like maybe like a minute or so away from the shore, just paddling as fast as I can. And I look back, I see there's less vultures there, but then I look up and I see that they're circling me.
Oh god.
I'm like, oh cool, I stole the sacred vulture. I stole the sacred vulture beach ball. Cool. And so it took me probably like maybe 10 minutes to get there. It takes me 5 minutes to get back. I am paddling as fast as I fucking can.
Yeah, and you have no shoulders now.
I have no shoulders. I literally conked out and took a nap as soon as I got back. And then immediately after I got back, my brothers lost the beach ball.
Oh my god.
It just drifted away, and I was like, "Where's that beach ball I just got you?"
Fuckers.
It's like, it was over there in the pond. And it's like, no, it's not there anymore. Fucking idiots! I swear to God.
I'm not getting it for you.
I'm not getting it again. You guys
Next
can
time
go
we
get it.
keeping it.
So that's my vulture story about how I almost died in River Lake in Kentucky.
You should see if Vulture will interview you about it.
If what?
If Vulture will interview you about it.
Oh, like the news
Vulture
site.
magazine.
Yeah. Oh, I doubt that. I don't think they want propaganda against their kind.
Wait.
Oh, is it not run by vultures?
I would assume no, but you never know.
I don't know if I
Could be
believe
buzzards, you know.
Maybe buzzards. All right. Well, I will let you go get food.
What a story.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised I'm still alive. My shoulders got a great.
You're not a ghost right now.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you?
You never be too sure.
You really can't.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna go get some food.
Go get food.
All right. Good luck with the rest of the animation stuff.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Good talking to you.
Yeah. Tell Rita I said hey.
I will. Rita, your Uncle Quay says hey. Here, hold on. Let's. You get the treat. You get a little treat. Come here.
A little Rita treat.
You run away. Baby.
Baby.
Stinky baby.
Stinky baby. Love her.
Smile for content. All right. Later.
What a good little grandma. Take care.
You too.
All right, chat. I'm going to go get dinner because, well, probably lunch because I'm very hungry. Yeah. Look forward to probably more streams in the coming weeks. I don't know what exactly I'll stream. I'll probably stream Sea of Thieves, given how obsessed with it I am. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. But yeah, love you all. Take care, stay safe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.